Good morning and welcome to your daily writing practice. This is Write with Rachel. I'm Rachel and I will be your guide today. We're live today from my studio in San Diego, California, and I'm improvising everything as I go. I will be interpreting the prompt, writing with you, and at the end, I'll show you my process. If you're ready, go ahead and grab your favorite writing material. Perhaps that's a notebook, a pen, your computer, your phone. I also encourage you to journal via spoken device, by drawing, or even through creative movement. Today's prompt is finish the story, and the story we're going to finish today is actually a short poem that I found in this notebook. The poem reads, I love the beach on a cloudy day when the sky is sassy, and so this poem gives us a lot of different directions we could go in. We could say, and the dolphins play. We could say, and the palm trees sway. There's so many different ways we could finish this poem. So let's take this and see what directions we can go for today's writing session. Let's start with a creative writing direction and see where you could go with a story. Let's say the story is about a cloudy day at the beach. You are at the beach because you're investigating something unusual that happened when a tourist looked through her binoculars. She was just watching the dolphins play. And then she caught sight of something rather unusual. And what was it? Well, that's what you can tell your readers through your story. You could also use the idea of a cloudy day as perhaps a cover for something. Perhaps a cloudy day is going to be covering up a different type of secret. Perhaps it's something that someone wanted to reveal or didn't know how to reveal. Perhaps they're at the beach and they're writing something in chalk, but then the rain comes up and it winds up washing it away. So the person never sees the message. And then what happens? Now, if you'd like to take this in a journaling direction, you could journal about the first time you went to the beach, experiences you have with the beach, things you like or don't like about the beach. I know some people don't like the beach because they're very tactile and the feel of the sand on their toes is very uncomfortable. You could also write about what you like to do on cloudy days versus what you like to do on sunny days. And you could also consider what else you love. What else you love that may seem counterintuitive. For example, you would think most people would love the beach on a sunny day. The poet loves the beach on a cloudy day. How does that work for you? For our list makers, you can make a list of things that you like or dislike about the beach. You could make a list of words that you could use to finish the poem. You could make a list of things you like to take to the beach. You could also make a list of what you like to find at the beach. For example, maybe seashells. We always have the wild card option as well. For the wild card option, this is your choice. I encourage you to write about anything that came to mind when you heard the poem. Perhaps it could be something about love, something about the beach, cloudy days, sassy skies, or anything else that came up for you. During the writing exercises, I encourage all of you to choose whichever direction feels the most interesting for you today. In a moment, I'm going to ring the bell to signal the beginning of our writing time. I tend to write for between 8 and 12 minutes. While you're writing, you can also take a peek and see what I'm writing on my page. And after we're done, I will share why I went in that direction and what I was thinking while I wrote it. When the bell rings again, you'll know the writing time is finished. All right, are you ready? Here we go. This concludes our writing time. If you're in a good groove, I encourage you to keep writing. I'm going to take a couple of minutes to show you what I was thinking about while I was writing. And here's how I interpreted today's prompt. I started my writing with the idea of the weather being so gloomy and someone being at the beach and complaining to themselves or to a friend that is just so gloomy and they're not feeling that great about it. And their friend says, well, maybe it's not all bad. And the person says, how? So the person starts making a list, and then the friend starts jumping in. And between the two of them, they keep going back and forth, coming up with things that make sense, things that are silly, and things that are wrong. And here's an example of their conversation. Better parking, better seating on the beach, no one kicking sand in my face. I like to, and here's where they get into finishing the poem, see the palm trees sway, feel the ocean spray, hear what I want to say, enjoy my quiet getaway, watch the dolphins play, watch the watercolors change all day, not need to use sun protection spray. Wrong! Eat my food from my favorite tray. Really? Feel the raindrops plot and splay. See the waves go astray. Understand why they say May gray. And then I saw it, a single ray. Then I wish the clouds could stay. I guess I'll come another day. So in this little writing practice, I go from something being gloomy, taking it in another direction, where now it's kind of nice. Then the sun comes out, it's no longer gloomy, but now they like it and they're wishing that they can have it back. If you'd like, you're welcome to share what you wrote today in the comments. But if you'd rather keep it private, that's perfectly fine too. I'd love for you to join me again tomorrow. I'll be posting a new writing session every weekday. And if you'd like to keep writing together, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and we'll be doing the Roll the Dice prompt. Thank you for writing with me today, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.